Hello, my name's Brian. Going to show you this little Magnum, Boker Magnum Forest Ranger pocket knife. It's got some like burl wood scales or kind of a satin finish. They're not real shiny, but has a nice pocket clip on it, as you can see right there. That's what the knife looks like. This is going to be a pretty short little video here. I'm just going to give you a quick look at it. So, opens up pretty good. Hold on just a second. Opens up pretty quick. It's not quite as quick opening as, of course, you can adjust the pivot pin, but it comes open pretty good. Pretty quick. Not quite as intimidating as that Boker Incognito or Black Spear, whatever. I've found 3 or 4 names for that knife, but this is the little Boker Magnum Forest Ranger. It's got, this is a plain edge blade. It's got awesome jimping on this knife. I'm telling you, this jimping here, the jimping is in the frame of the knife, and it's also on the blade, and it is some radical jimping. It's basically like little circular things drilled out half a circle, but the edges on it are they really grip good. Your thumb doesn't slide much on it at all. Like some jimping has, the edges have been rounded over, and this, they have not done that. That jimping has got real sharp edges where they've drilled those in there. Liner lock. Give you a look down inside there. It's, as you can see, it's a skeleton, open skeleton. I mean, it's not drilled out inside, but I mean, the back of the knife's open to the air, so it's pretty easy to clean if you need to down in there, but it's not drilled out in there. The weight on this knife's about 4.5 ounces. It's a very similar knife to the little Black Spear. In fact, I have a Black Spear here, but the Black Spear, the specs are a little longer on the blade on the Black Spear, but to be honest with you, when you actually line them up here, there's not a whole lot of difference. They look like the blade length is very similar. If you go from the thumb stud out, they're not a whole lot of difference there, but I think the Black Spear, or the Incognito, whatever you want to call it, it does have the serrated edge, and it's a heavier knife. It's a good 6.5 ounces. See, because the whole back end of this one's metal. I'm not going to cover it too much, but I just want to show you the two knives. This is kind of nice if you're, this is more of a tactical look, and this is more, if you want a tactical knife in the lower price range, you can pick this knife up for less than $20. About 15 bucks most sites. It's called the Magnum Forest Ranger. I've touched the blade up, so it wasn't, none of these Boker knives come razor sharp. They're sharp enough, but I've had to touch them all up. You can see you can see there, I don't know if you can tell, but that edge is actually reprofiled a little bit. I used that new Kyocera ceramic steel knife sharpener. I also have a video on that out here. But it did reprofile the edge on that just a little bit, but you can see it's shining pretty good there. It's pretty sharp. So, yeah. So anyway, that little sharpener is probably worth the money, but that's a good look at the knife. It's a pretty good quality just from looking at it. Like most of the little Boker knives, the quality's not bad. I don't know, but this is more of a, you could wear this with a little bit more dressy outfit. What I usually do on these knives, I don't like carrying, this is pretty heavy, I don't like carrying these in my pocket. What I'll do is I just clip this on my belt and let it hang at my side. And this, you can wear this with a little nicer clothing. I mean, you could wear it with anything, but it doesn't have quite as much of a tactical look as this Black Spear. This, or Incognito. This sucker's pretty menacing looking. And you pop this thing open, you're going to freak people out, really. Because it's pretty intimidating. Whereas this one here, in a business setting, you could probably get away with a little bit easier without scaring the women and children. So anyhow, that's the two knives. The Boker Magnum Forest Ranger. This is the Boker Magnum Black Spear. At least that's what it was on their website about 3 months ago. I noticed in their new catalog that came out, they call this knife the Incognito. So, and I bought it under the name Magnum Stealth. So, good luck finding it under whichever name you find it under. It is a nice knife, but its only drawback is it's pretty dang heavy. And these scales are a little slippery if they got wet. However, there's enough jimping on the top of this blade, and there's jimping on this liner lock here, so your forefinger and your thumb lock in pretty dang solid along with the grooves for your fingers. Now I have kind of small, short fingers, but if you hold it, grasp it tight, you've got a pretty secure grasp on it. But like I say, this knife is not the focus of this video. I just wanted to show you as a comparison what the two knives look like. This is the little Boker Magnum Forest Ranger. This is the Boker Magnum Black Spear, or Incognito. Both of them are inexpensive knives, under $20. Pretty good quality for the price point they're at. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this little video. Thanks.